Articles are in the family of color orange. And articles, color orange, this is not orange. Articles are in the family of descriptions. Okay? Okay. The family of descriptions include this information. Please read it. Read the family of descriptions. Or yeah.
Family of descriptions. Words that we use before a noun. A. Adjectives. B. Possessives. My, your, his, her, their. C. Quantifiers. D. Determiners. Words for pointing this, that.
Determiners.
Determiners. Words for pointing this, that, this, those. And E. Articles. A and D.
Exactly. Do you see what are the articles?
Yes, teacher.
Right? Articles include a, and the. Those are the articles that exist in English. And articles are used with countable nouns. A car, the car. A cell phone, the cell phone. An iPhone, the iPhone. An elephant, the elephant. So usually we use articles for countable nouns. And in English, it's super necessary to use articles all the time, always, forever and ever. Okay? If you say, I would like soda. Complete or incomplete?
Incomplete.
Correct. What is the correct form for you?
A soda.
A soda. Complete.
I would like a soda.
Correct. Karen, if I tell you I need pencil.
Complete.
Incomplete. What is the correct form?
I need a pencil.
Exactly. I need a pencil, right? So
Pencil.
every time you have a countable noun, you use an article. You see? In other cases, you have informations, for example, that are a little tricky. If I tell you, Oria, I want coffee. Complete or incomplete?
I like a coffee, no?
I like a coffee. Oh, surprise, surprise. Both are possible. If you say I, no, like I want, no?
Sorry.
I want a coffee. You are talking about, you are in the coffee shop in this moment. Hello, I want a coffee, please. Okay. But if I say I want coffee, you are talking about the uncountable noun. So here is the objective of the lesson. We need to identify the correct use of articles and avoid mistakes when we are speaking. In this case, let's take these examples. The examples that you presented. Rules of articles used with countable nouns. Example, Example number 1. I need pencil. This is incomplete. Is I need a pencil. I want coffee. This is uncountable. And I want a coffee. This is countable. Do you understand these rules of articles?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, sure. What about Karen? Yes, comprehension or no comprehension, Karen? Are you there?
Yes, yes, teacher.
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so you are going to tell me if the next sentences are complete or incomplete. Let's begin with number 1. Let's use this one. Complete or incomplete? Number 1. There are dozen flowers in the vase.
Complete.
Complete? That is incorrect.
They are not.
Oh, consider article only.
Okay.
The idea is use read the sentence and identify if you need to use a or an or not.
So is there are not?
No. Or not, like, or any of them.
Okay.
Like, if you need to use a or an, or no article.
Okay.
You know? So in this case, do you need a or an, or you don't need a or an? The correct expression is you need a or an because dozen is countable. Identify the blue word. There are a dozen flowers in the vase. A dozen. Right? Dozen is countable.
Right. Yes.
Perfect. Number 2, Oria. You are welcome as guests in our home. Complete or incomplete?
Is complete.
Okay, good job. What is the correct one?
You are welcome as guests in our home.
So it's complete.
Is complete, no?
Is complete. Incorrect. Wrong. The
Or
word.
or you are welcome as a guest.
Exactly. You are welcome as a guest in our home. The word guest is countable. Make sense?
Yes, teacher.
Take a note.
Teacher,
Yes.
how do you say guest in plural?
Guests.
Okay.
Guests.
Guest.
Ajá.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Guests. My guests are plural. Okay. The next one. The price no. The price of oil has raised recently. Karen. Complete or incomplete? You are muted, Karen. I cannot hear you. Okay, Karen is not here. So let's go with Oria because Jessie is here, but you don't know this information, right? Yes. So let's go with Oria.
Is complete
It's complete. How do you know that? Very good.
because the oil is uncountable.
The oil is uncountable. Good job. Yes. Good job. Excellent. The last one. Oh, okay. Karen had connection problems.
Yes,
All
teacher.
right. Hi, Karen. No problem. The price of freedom is constant, is in, I know, is constant security. Karen, is this complete or incomplete?
Complete
You are correct. Why?
because because the price is uncountable.
Because the price is uncountable. Oh, wait. No, but the price has article de. There is
Ah,
another noun.
okay. Freedom
Freedom. Aha, correct. Complete.
because freedom is uncountable.
Exactly. Freedom is uncountable. Perfect. That's it. Right? So, Oria and Karen, can you explain yes this situation so we can understand and pass to the next part?
Yes. Jessie,
Mhm,
the subject of today, it's
mhm,
about article,
mhm.
and I talk about uh, A and N, and I need to see if it's necessary or not.
Mhm. A or an.
Uh-huh. And for example, if you use countable, you need to use A and N.
Mhm.
If it's uncountable, you don't need to use the article.
Exactly. Good job. Good job.
Okay.
Good job. Good job. Mhm,
Thank you, Aurea.
mhm.
I got it now.
Perfect. If it's countable, you need to use a or an. If it's uncountable, you need to use you don't need any article, right? This is the easy section because what happens when you are talking about plural nouns, right? In the next section, we are going to amplify this information into plurals. Okay, when you have plural things, you are talking about pencils, for example. And if you say, for example, mm, mhm. If you want to talk about plural pencils, you don't need to use a. Pencils is countable, but a is similar to one. So let's remember that never use a or an when talking about plurals. This is a contradiction because a and an is similar to say one. So I need a pencils is incorrect. Do you agree with me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
All right. Good, good, good. This is a very common mistake in speakers, eh? Very, very common mistakes. The correct form is I need pencils. And we usually use quantifiers to talk about plurals. As example, we have words like some, many, a lot of. Example, what is the correct form for I need pencils? Or yeah,
I need pencil.
wrong. Plural. What do you need?
Some.
I need a lot of pencils.
Exactly. Or some, as Karen said. This one would be correct. So if you are talking about plurals, you have quantifiers. If you're talking about singulars, you are talking about a or an. At the end, this is contability. Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. That's from plurals. I don't know why it looks like this. There we go. This is about plurals. What about uncountables? Here's an issue. Never use for countables. No, for uncountables, we have words like much, many, a lot of, etc., which are quantifiers. So it's incorrect to say, for example, I want a sugar in my coffee. What will be the correct form, Karen?
I want many sugar in my coffee.
Sorry, many is countable.
Okay.
Mhm,
Lot of
mhm.
sugar.
I want a lot of sugar in my coffee.
Okay.
Never use articles with countable nouns. Article a or an. The issue and the biggest problem comes with article the. Because article the is used when you are talking about specific things versus non-specific things. Okay, let's practice specific things. We are talking about any versus one in specific. Okay, if you say, for example, let me find an example here, the versus a. Ajá. We are talking about Roger, and Roger is here. And we need to compare. Any versus one in a specific. The use of the is used with particular nouns. The doctor versus anything, whatever or whichever, when you say a doctor. What do you think is the difference?
When use the doctor
Mhm,
is because you know
mhm.
a specific doctor.
You know a specific doctor. When you say the doctor, no?
Mhm.
Okay, okay, okay.
And if you use a doctor,
Yes.
is refer a doctor in, no sé, cualquier doctor.
Cualquier doctor. How do you say cualquier doctor in English?
Whatever.
You're correct. Nice, close. Any doctor.
Any doctor.
Any doctor. Tada. Make sense? A doctor and any doctor. And this is precisely one of the biggest problems for intermediate speakers. Sometimes they have problems with this.
Y eso lo
They cannot.
aprendí apenas. Que lo dijo un teacher.
Justo. Yes. Justamente. Habían algunos ejemplos, ¿no? Que habían que estaban quedando chuecos.
Sí, y comentó hace poco y fue cuando dije, oh, y siempre había tenido ese problema porque no sabía cuándo utilizarlo y cuándo no.
Nadie te había dicho.
No.
Ujú, ujú. D versus A. Ujú. Me encantaría meter este tema antes en el curso, como más temprano, pero hay muchas cosas que ver. Ajá.
Sí estaría
Y
bien,
esto
teacher,
es un
porque no.
error bien común. He tratado de acomodarlo. De repente lo ponía al inicio, entonces llegaban personas nuevas y ya no sabían. De repente lo veo al final y era de que, "Ay, a ver, ¿a qué vas, teacher?" Entonces, aquí ya les tocó en medio. Yes,
Ok.
yes, 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 yes. The versus an. Let's practice this. This is the one. Let me help you with. And the. And the. Okay, before the exercise. Oh, yeah, let's check it. Let's do an exercise right now. Let's check it out. There is fire in the house. Somebody call firefighters. Yeah. Complete the sentence, Karen.
It's with 3 words.
Yep. You need to use either a,
Or the.
an, or the.
There is fire in the house. Somebody call to the firefighters.
Good job. Perfect. Somebody called the firefighters. Good. Next. The firefighters Brought. Somebody from the house. Call doctor. Jessica Asmore.
The firefighters brought somebody from the house. Cold.
Well, cold is past. Present.
Cold. Cold. I was thinking cold to a doctor.
If you don't have the connector to, you don't need the connector to.
Okay. Call a doctor.
Exactly. That's right. Careful with the connector to, yes, because transitive verbs never use to. Remember,
Okay.
told me, told you. Another verb, call my mother, call my sister, call a doctor.
Okay.
You see? This is the thing.
All right.
Good. I never learned to play piano, but I'm really good at maths. Or yeah.
I never learned to play a piano.
Mhm.
No, yes, but I'm really good at maths.
You said the piano, right?
Yes, teacher.
You are so correct. Good job. Very good. Okay. Just a second. Okay. The next one. Karen.
Lena was walking through the forest when she saw an owl on a tree branch.
Easy peasy. Good job. An owl. Do you know what is an owl?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Like Duolingo.
Yes. Excellent. And the owl. Duo's owl. Jessica's more. This sentence is connected to the previous sentence.
The owl looked straight at her and then flew away.
The owl, because now we are talking about a specific owl.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Girls, you understand the difference between I, a, and the. Any questions? I don't think so.
No. No, teacher.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Well, everything is fun and games and unicorns and happiness until this point. Here is when everything becomes difficult. But don't worry, we're going to see that tomorrow. Sometimes it's not necessary to use the. So perfect. You know the difference between a, an, and the. Okay. If you want to speak English correctly, you need to know when it's not necessary to use the. Because for writing and for speaking, sometimes it's necessary to understand the correct use of uncountable nouns in general versus uncountable nouns specific. This is where everything becomes super confusing. But don't worry, you can relax for the moment because I need to run. And please, I see you tomorrow for the next part. Do you agree with me?
It's all right.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Excellent, my friends.
You
Well,
eat, and
I am very happy to have you. I'll see you tomorrow. And Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
friends. See you tomorrow.